compact SUVs are the hottest segment in the auto industry. They're pitched as affordable, go-anywhere mighty-mites. But how well do these small, all-wheel drive SUVs deal with the worst winter weather? With our Connecticut Auto Test Center in winter's frigid grip, Consumer Reports piloted 3 of the most popular compact SUVs, still wearing their standard all-season tires, around our track to find out. We performed straight-line acceleration, braking, hill climbing, and cornering evaluations of a 2015 Honda CR-V, Subaru Forester, and Toyota RAV4. What we found is that not all all-wheel drive systems are created equal. Vehicles reflect a complete system. Their tires, stability control, and all-wheel drive setup determine how well they perform in the snow. Our judgments reflect our actual experience over weeks of driving in different snow conditions. But there are variables in snow texture, consistency, and traction based on changing temperatures, as well as how many vehicles drive through the snow. That makes repeatable tests difficult to create. That said, we performed exhaustive evaluations over weeks of the worst winter in New England's recent history, and we found a clear winner in our examination. In acceleration tests from 0 to 60 miles an hour, all 3 vehicles were several seconds slower in the snow than on dry pavement, obviously. But while all 3 had nearly identical dry pavement acceleration times of around 9 seconds, in the snow there was a 2.3 second gap between the Forester and RAV4. As for braking from 60 miles an hour, the RAV4 and Forester were able to stop in about the same distance, but still taking more than double the distance of what it would take to stop when braking on dry pavement. But the CR-V took 50 feet further to come to a stop. We also climbed a steep hill covered with fresh snow. Here the Subaru did markedly better than the Honda and Toyota. The Forester's drive system allows a certain amount of wheel slip while climbing, which helped it maintain momentum in a pitch. The CR-V and RAV4 feel less responsive to a foot on the gas pedal. But the real differences appeared when we drove the SUVs around our unplowed handling course. The Subaru cornered the way people expect an all-wheel drive car to drive. We could feel the power being directed to all 4 wheels at different times to help stay on course. It felt well balanced and allowed us to make mid-corner adjustments without losing traction. Stability control wasn't overbearing, but helped when needed. By contrast, the Honda felt like a front-wheel drive car. It required more driver input and would initially continue straight rather than steer through a corner. But it could be persuaded to rotate by lifting quickly off the throttle and giving it a stab of steering input. The stability control system prevented the SUV from spinning out, but ultimately, the CR-V inspired less confidence than the Forester. The Toyota was by far the least able in snow cornering. The RAV4 often didn't respond to steering, braking, and throttle inputs, plowing straight through curves. An all-wheel drive locking feature sends equal power to the front and rear wheels, but it disengages at 25 miles per hour. The only solution that really worked was to slow down to a crawl before reaching a corner. In our evaluations, the Subaru Forester was the clear winner, but don't just take our word for it. In our survey of nearly 50,000 subscribers who drove for more than 6 days in the snow last year on their original all-season tires, 3 Subarus, including the Forester, topped our list as best in snow. For more on how all-wheel drive vehicles perform in winter weather, check out consumerreports.org.